Why do certain relationships keep coming back into your life? Why does heartbreaks happen? Why delay of marriages? Why do you attract toxic partners? Why we keep asking? Relationship is very, very important in each of our life, and we have typical patterns which in each of our life keeps happening when it comes to relationship. This is a very, very prominent question, or clients keep asking me, why am I going through heart pain, heartbreak, toxic partners, cheating in relationship? Because your emotional state is very important in all aspects of your life. That is what determines your health, wealth, career, your willpower. So, your relationship in every platform is equally important when it comes to your mental state. And what does your karmic pattern shows you? The most of my clients, when they come, they're emotionally disturbed. They keep asking me why I am suffering because I am the giver in a relationship. Is it that you are a giver in a relationship? Have you thought maybe it's your past life karma which is making you do this? Because relationship, when it comes to a spouse or a lover, sometimes it's very, very heartbreaking because the other person doesn't recognize or have value for you. It could be misunderstandings. Some people ask me, why am I not getting married or why am I not getting the correct partner whom I want? Divorces happen. And still, after divorces, you again end up the same and similar kind of partner. Have you ever thought why? Because you are not clearing your slate. You are not clearing that old patterns from your life. The moment you recognize and understand what is the root cause of you attracting the wrong partner into your life, you will have a much better, happier relationship. So when I'm talking about relationship, it's not only love relationship. It also could be a good friendship where you keep giving on to the friendship and the other person doesn't recognize you. But most hurt when we get is into our partners. So, how do we understand that you are into a karmic cycle when it comes to your relationship? Let's look at it. How many of you have feel that you have missed an opportunity in your life? You loved someone and you still feel that you could have had a better life with that person. Lot of us. And why is that? But you know that this trail of karma exactly knows what you need to finish with your partner. Nowadays, a relationship has become casual and there are different terms to the relationships, which I really don't understand. When it is a relationship, it's only heart to heart. So let us look at those serious relationships which gets broken and let's figure out why it is happening so you can understand that you are in that bracket or not. The most people come to me asking that yes, these are major places where I go through a problem in a relationship. One is delayed marriage. Second, when I come to know that, someone else is involved with my partner, or my partner is completely emotionally unavailable for me, these are major things where you get hurt. So, are you into that rigmarole, or you are into a long distance relationship where you really can't make out that time for each other? So, these are relationship issues which is on a karmic platform. So, as we look at relationships and planets, the major three planets always play a major role. That is Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Now, what Saturn does? Saturn gives you your past life relations. It gives you slow and long distance relationships. Saturn is here to clear all your past life karmas with that person. Rahu gives you unbelievable relationships where you are so blinded in that you can never see the wrong of the other person. Ketu detaches you from a good relationship. So these are planets which actually and normally are meant to give you the karmic trails. But what is that planet which is extremely important for a good, stable, happy relationship? That is your Venus. Venus is a most important planet in your chart where it gives you a satisfied and a happy relationship which makes you mentally, emotionally happy. There's another planet which keeps your emotional stability in every relation is your moon. These two planets play a very, very important role when it comes to your relationships. Venus attracts correct partner. Moon gives you emotional stability. It gives you strong decision making when it comes to your love life. If these planets are afflicted in your astrological chart, as your astrologer says, look at what is the karmic trail which you fall into. Because once you fix these planets and negate your karma, the bad karma, you can have a positive and a steady going relationship and not jumping into different relationships and spoiling your aura and your mental stability. Let's look at some quick remedies on Venus and Moon for your better relationships. Venus, offer rice in a flowing water on Fridays or shower with rose water on Fridays. It can enhance your aura and make your Venus much stronger. When it comes to enhancing your moon on a relationship basis, start journaling your emotions. That will help you. Take a moonlight walk on a seaside once a month. It can really release your blocked emotions and give you a clarity when it comes to your better half. Keep doing such things because your soul carries all the imprint of your past lives. And your soul is here to teach your negative patterns, to fight it and break it, that you can have better life. Karmic patterns and careers. Most of you must be going through this. Struggling hard, no recognition, boss is not listening to you. What are the blocks? Why, after every 2 years, you come back to square one with your career? You are doing everything correct, but you are not recognized. Or you have to leave your job in a wrong note or a bad note with your boss. Or it could be office politics. What is that? Have you ever thought about it? Why is the other person taking your recognition or your chance of growing? A very, very common problem in each of our life when it comes to our career. Career blockages, career karmic patterns are very important, which you need to negate from your life. So when we talk about career, sudden loss of job, sudden displacement, no promotions, working hard, no bonuses. These are major issues when it comes to career. Or major office politics, boss not recognizing you. Recognition is a very important part when it comes to career life. And there's always, the change should be for good. But does it happen to you? No. You go back again and again in the same cycle that you have to start hunting for a job from day one. Why is it that? Is it you or is it your stars? Now, when we tell stars or your planets, let's look at which are the planets which really trouble you in this angle or your karmic pattern with your career. When we talk about career, there are certain important Mahadashas which really intervene into your life when it comes to your career, or certain planets. Yes, we all know by this time Rahu, Ketu, and Shani are very, very important planets when it comes to aspect of karma. But what is a major planet which hits you hard after this? It's your sun. Sun strong in a chart, you win the world. But does that mean that people whose sun is not strong, they can't succeed in their career? No. There are remedies to it. Surely you can work on that and you can succeed in your career because sun is recognition. Sun is the one which is deeply connected to your soul. So your soul is the one has all the imprints of your career blockages as well. So sun is a very very important planet when it comes to your career growth. Now how to rectify your sun? Because we have looked at Rahu, we have looked at Ketu and Saturn. Let's look at Sun, how to rectify Sun. Get up early in the morning. Respect your father or fatherly figure. Offer a sun salutation in the morning. These are small, important practices which you can put into your day to day life for your recognition aspect. The next important planet is Jupiter when it comes to career, because Jupiter is your bosses. If you want a good boss, an understanding boss, your Jupiter needs to be strengthened or stronger. Even if your Jupiter is very well placed in your chart, if your karma is heavy, your Jupiter will not yield you what it has to. So make sure that you make your Jupiter much stronger with all the remedies which I gave in the past videos. How does Saturn strongly impact your career? When Saturn Mahadasha comes or Saturn period comes, Saturn tells you discipline, work hard. You have to keep working hard, but the output is very, very less. Saturn can displace you from where you are. Saturn will make sure that your salaries are delayed. Saturn will make sure that your patience with your office colleagues and bosses, your work will increase. So, Saturn is testing your patience, but always remember that it will give you a long run stability if you do everything perfect and make your karmic pattern clear with Saturn. So, these are some important tips to enhance your career and come out of that same cycle of career losses and breakages where you can change your life. For in detail and in depth analysis of all the karmic patterns, because karma is very much connected to your past life and your soul imprints, you have to contact an astrologer or to know in depth how you can work on it, how you can negate. There are pariharams, there are solutions to reduce the intensity of your karma. Karma cannot be negated by someone else. You are the one who needs to accept, understand, and negate your own karma. So, if you feel that someone else can negate it, it is never possible. Always changes starts within you. Once you change, things around you will surely change for good.